5. Best coffee makers, according to Expert Testing 2023. Many Americans have more than just one type of coffee maker in their home. And while drip coffee makers are still the most common, the specialty coffee category has grown dramatically over the past couple of years. Many are continuing to invest in single-serve coffee makers with grinders and other high-end brewers, including the best espresso machines and even latte makers. To round up the best coffee makers, we scoured decades worth of testing data from the Good Housekeeping Institute's Kitchen Appliances and Innovation Lab, where we've tested more than 100 coffee makers and made more than 1,000 cups of coffee in all different types of coffee makers over the years, from drip coffee makers to Nespresso machines, French presses, cold brew coffee makers, portable coffee makers and more. Of the many models we've tested, here are some of the best coffee makers you can buy in 2022. Number 1. Best Pod Coffee Maker. Breville Nespresso VertuoPlus Coffee Maker. Pod coffee makers are good when you're in a rush or just want a good cup of coffee you know you like. Out of all the pod machines we tested, this one stands out for being the most versatile and delicious. The Nespresso VertuoPlus Coffee is a single-serve coffee maker that uses Nespresso Vertua capsules to work. Each capsule is equipped with a barcode that tells the machine exactly how to brew it, whether it's brewing an espresso, a double espresso, American coffee, etc. You can choose from many different capsules that vary in type, espresso, double espresso, regular coffee and more, as well as strength and even origin. The capsules can be tossed in with your recycling in some states, or put in a Nespresso supplied bag and dropped off at UPS or a Nespresso boutique to be sent back to Nespresso for recycling. The espressos and coffees are full-bodied with a thick and creamy crema. Each one is consistent in height, and the machine is easy to operate. The included milk frother makes this our favorite pod coffee maker option. Hello, cappuccinos and lattes, but the same machine can be purchased for less money as a standalone option. Number 2. Best Value Coffee Maker. Black Plus Decker 12 Cup Programmable Coffee Maker. Not only was this coffee maker a top performer because of its brew time and temperature, but it's also one of the lowest priced coffee makers on this list. It's programmable, brews up to 12 cups of hot coffee and kept it warm for the entire 2-hour period in our tests. It's fairly simple compared to other coffee makers, but it's one of the most user-friendly. It also has a small footprint at a little over 8 inches wide and 12 inches long. It has a digital display and a 24-hour auto brew feature, so you wake up to steaming hot coffee. You can also quickly snag the first cup with its Sneak a Cup feature that temporarily stops the flow of brewing coffee so you can pour some from the pot without making a mess. Number 3. Best Coffee Maker with Thermal Carafe. Wolf Gourmet Programmable Coffee Maker. This high-end coffee maker from Wolf makes a hot and strong cup of coffee. It scored a 5, our highest score, for brew temperature as well as its ability to keep coffee warm, thanks to the thermal carafe that kept the coffee hot for 2 hours. We also particularly appreciated the wide opening on the thermal carafe, which allows you to clean it more easily than other thermal carafes that typically have narrow openings. In addition to what some might call the basics, that is, brewing a good cup of coffee in a high-performing carafe, this coffee maker is loaded with features that make it among the easiest to use. Its brew basket slides out so you can fill it without fussing with lids, and its water reservoir is removable. It has a digital display and an EQ brew setting that uses a built-in scale to weigh the coffee grounds as you add them to the basket, so you can make the perfect cup based on the amount of water and strength setting you select. Number 4. Best Small Coffee Maker. Capresso 5 Cup Mini Drip Coffee Maker. If you're only looking to serve 1 or 2 people or don't have a ton of counter space, the Capresso 5 Cup Mini is an excellent small coffee maker. It can brew up to 5 cups in less than 10 minutes, it's programmable, keeps coffee warm for 2 hours and has an automatic shutoff, so you never have to wonder if it's turned off. It didn't brew quite as hot as other coffee makers, but small coffee makers typically have a hard time reaching high temperatures, so we weren't surprised at the result. The carafe is dishwasher safe, one of our favorite things about glass carafes, and the flip-top lid is detachable for easy cleaning. Number 5. Best Coffee Maker with Grinder. Breville Grind Control Coffee Maker. Coffee makers with built-in grinders don't have the best reputation. they're known to clog and require a bit more upkeep than typical drip coffee makers. But after testing a handful, we know why people buy them: they deliver a fresh and consistent cup of coffee with little effort. This coffee maker with a built-in grinder from Breville stands out for having multiple grind settings that impact the strength of your coffee. It also has a digital display that measures the amount of water you add to the reservoir located on the front of the unit, which makes the whole process a breeze. It then allows you to choose from one of 8 strength settings and calculates the time of brewing. Coffee brewed hot and stayed warm for our entire 2-hour test time, and, when we tested at home, it stayed hot all day. This coffee maker scored the highest in our taste tests when compared to 4 other coffee makers with grinders. Plus, it allows you to easily make more coffee even if your carafe still has coffee in it. Thank you for watching this video! If you found this video helpful, please hit the subscribe button, press hit icon and comment below. Check out the description to find the product links.